Hi, I'm Mike, and how epic can red cabbage be? Find out. So if you didn't get to see episode 63, I met the amazing Wendy, who's a geologist, and she taught me how you can use red cabbage to detect an acid and an alkali. So here is how we did it. This month is all about science. So obviously you are a geologist, but in the science theme, and you're also a club leader, so you're as mad as a scientist anyway. So what are you going to teach me and everyone else?
I am going to teach you how to make a pH indicator with kitchen stuff. Everything you can find in your kitchen.
Okay, so what does everyone need?
So really, you only need one thing, and that is a red cabbage.
Hey, it's the
one red cabbage.
First ever red cabbage that I think I have ever bought, owned, and actually have.
You only need one leaf, but it's very good in coleslaw, much better than white cabbage, and you can steam it and have it as a side veg.
So because we are obviously doing science, and this is a brand new hoodie, I am making sure that I am well protected. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Don't I look like a cool scientist now? I'm like, yeah, that's me. Okay, so we've got our red cabbage. So what do we need to do with it?
Peel off a cabbage leaf.
Just one? Is that it?
Just one.
I want to get a good leaf. Oh, there we go.
It doesn't even have to come off whole, because I'm going to tell you to rip it up in a minute.
So rip it up.
Yep.
That's probably even better. There we go. Oh.
That'll do.
There we go. Right, okay.
So the next thing you need is a heat-proof container. Anything will do, but you might find a jug is more useful down the line.
It's like you've messaged me to let me know that I needed a
jug.
So how much am I am I tearing them into? Is it very big?
Like this. And tear it all up into little pieces and drop it into your jug.
Okay. I have noticed now that my hands are turning a bit purple.
That's right. That's a very, very key point.
Okay, fair enough then. Fair enough?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, I want you to take your nice kettle of boiled water and pour some water on top.
How much am I putting in? Does it matter?
About halfway, about not even halfway, maybe a third of your jug.
Okay, third of my jug. Right, okay.
I've got a slightly smaller jug, but...
Oh, right. Oh, I was like, ooh, that's a bit... Yeah,
now,
okay.
See the lovely colour starting to form?
Oh, okay.
Get a fork or something and give it a good mash.
A good mash?
Yeah, just mash it around a bit. And then we're going to let that sit and just steep a bit while we prep the other bits. Purple cabbage tea. So, get together any clear glasses that you want to use. The only reason we suggest they're clear is so that you can see the colours better. You could just use white cups.
Okay.
Okay. And into one of them, put something that you think is going to be an alkali.
I've got bicarbonate of soda. Ah, look at that. Fantastic.
So maybe put a teaspoonful in.
Teaspoon, okay.
So put that on one side. Then put an empty one in the middle, which is going to be your water. And then on the other side, put one with what you think is going to be an acid.
So I want to do lemon here, but should I do another one for vinegar? Or?
Yes, or we'll start with these three, and then you can start playing with absolutely anything you can find in your kitchen. So you've got an acid on one side, an empty one, which will be your neutral in the middle.
Yeah.
And an alkali on the other side.
Hopefully, I think. If I'm right. It has been a while since I've done science experiments like this.
So when you're ready,
okay. Ooh.
take your purple juice and pour it in your middle one.
Well, mine looks blue. Is that supposed to be right? Oh, right,
yes,
okay.
That's absolutely fine.
Okay, oh, right. I was like, ooh, okay. Right, so where am I pouring this? I'm pouring...
So you've got a nice glass of purple juice. Pour a little bit onto your bicarb of soda.
Pour a little bit.
Coconut soda.
Alright, so I'm pouring a little bit into this one. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's a point. Oh, it's light. It's lighter.
It's much lighter and much more blue.
Yes. Oh, that's a point. Yes. Okay. Right.
Alright.
Yeah.
See the colour difference on my two?
Wow. Okay.
Going the other way to your lemon juice.
Yes.
Pour a bit onto your lemon juice.
Right. Okay. There we go.
Losing.
No way! Oh my goodness! And that. So that's the colour that it was.
Yeah. If you now hold up your bicarb next to your lemon juice, you'll see one's really quite blue and one's really quite pink.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! When you said that this is what we were going to do, I was like, okay, interesting, be different. I didn't expect it was going to be this cool. Oh my goodness!
The other one I've got here is vinegar. Which I'm running out of mix, but that gives another shade of purple, pinky purple.
Is it? Okay. Oh, is it different to the lemon juice? Oh, this is very strong vinegar.
Yeah, now it's going to go funny because it's brown.
Right. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, mine's gone a bit red.
Yes. So remember, you're getting the pink for the acid combined with the brown of the vinegar.
Okay. Right. Okay.
And what you should be able to end up with is, you know, if when you start testing stuff, you have your blue, which is on your alkalis, and your pinks, which are on your acids.
Yeah.
So with those three, they're like your control group. But you can now start playing with anything and determine where it fits on your scale.
Okay, so this is hand soap then. So this would be. Do I have to mix it because it's hand soap or not?
Well, I would think that hand soap, because it's on your skin, should be pH neutral, which would be about 7 on the scale.
Well, you are, weirdly enough, correct there, because it's exactly the purpley colour that is obviously my middle one.
Now, it's not exact. It's obviously, if you were in a lab, you would use some litmus paper. So with a piece of litmus paper, you dip it in and you then work out the pH value on the colour wheel. These colours do not correlate to the red cabbage colours.
Right, okay.
So there is no correlation in that sense.
Right.
But you can use the red cabbage to determine. It's great fun, as I said, to do with your drinks and your food, to try and work out whether what you're eating or drinking is an acid or an alkaline.
I'm just in awe that I've got so many different colours, all from one jug that is obviously not
just
that...
cabbage and water. Now, obviously, if we're ever allowed out again, this is a great one you can do on camp, because all you need is boiling water, a cabbage leaf, and lots of containers.
That's just blown my mind how awesome that is. That's brilliant. Thank you very much for that. That is ace.
Obviously, you've seen the colour changes towards pinks and reds when it's an acid, and towards blues and greens as it's an alkaline. And the reason for that is a chemical that's in red cabbage, which I can't pronounce properly, so I had to write it down. Anthocyanin. And it is simply a chemical that changes colour depending on whether it mixes with something acid or something alkaline. And loads of different indicators have different things. Anything that changes when you mix it, it can be used as an indicator. It's just red cabbage is one that's very easy to get, completely harmless, and people might have in their kitchen.
If you enjoyed that video, then don't forget to obviously give it a like and share it around, because that's what we need. We need to share more. Sorry, I'm quite impressed that I actually caught that whilst not looking at it. We need to share more amazing ideas and tips like this around. So go on, share it. And if you do like obviously my channel, then consider subscribing. It helps me out. And look, how cool is that? I'll see you again soon for another one of these.